Okay, so I would say that was definitely a bloody mess, right? It was absolutely a bloody mess. I don't think anyone could argue otherwise. That was... I mean, that was absolutely nothing but one giant bloody mess. I mean, other than that, I think I have... I can work on my demolition skill, and I can work on Big Leagues 3 later down the line. Chance to disarm opponents is also pretty neat, but yeah, this... I think if I've learned anything, is that, yeah, that was not good. That was, what I've learned is to not do that again, ever. That was horrible. Let's get out of here and, you know, never return. Because, that's, look, I'm not gonna argue that it wasn't my fault, that I've cleaned the place out of all living things, essentially. Because it is definitely my fault. I am the one that was wielding the machete and the gun, literally and proverbially. But,
I can see by the look in your eye that the job is done. Is it time?
Right. No, not yet, sorry. Yes, as I was saying, just glad that Mr. Tenpenny isn't really paying attention to what's going on in his own home. Just gonna really quickly escape without having to explain to the people at the front desk what exactly is going on. Right. Good. So...
Scarpa.
Right, yes. As I was saying, let's get out of here as quickly as possible. I was the one wielding the gun, literally and proverbially, but, there was literally no other option as well. I feel like I haven't emphasized this enough. I've tried everything, it just didn't work, right? It just didn't work. So, yeah. This weapon has 6 bullets in the magazine. I'm assuming I need to, you know, manually cock it every single time. I'm guessing it's not semi-automatic, but that is bloody impressive. For what, 138? That's almost as powerful as my sniper rifle, and I have like what, 3,000 rounds for it lying about. That is impressive. Okay, I did not expect it to be this. Oh God. I get the feeling these people are supposed to be on horseback.
One day, these streets will be rid of these roundheads and cavaliers.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming that they're supposed to be on horseback, but they've also in their life realized that whatever that thing is, it's not a horse, and it's an affront to God and all things good and holy, and that they just decided to, you know, given the fact that they can't probably put it down due to the risk of losing their job, they're just gonna sort of stand away from it and just pretend it doesn't exist. I totally agree with that approach, given that there is no other alternative. Alright, look, let's get out of here, and on to, I think, the sort of central part of London, where we have 5 or 6 different things to do, so, yeah. On we go. Okay, so the first, rather the nearest thing we have is retrieve Edith's trumpet from the sewers. The entrance to the sewers is this way. Hello? A police officer here. The entrance to the sewers is this way. I don't know if it's actually that close. It might not be. Could be a massive sewer system for all I know, but it is right here, and hopefully when we exit the sewers we're going to be near some of the other things that we need to do in the area. So that's what we're going for first. Here we go. It's a sewer level. The sewer counter thing should now go up, right? Ding. Gonna be honest, I'm not quite sure I understand what just transpired here, but okay. Fine. Whatever. Pound coin, nuke killer, and mushy peas I don't want. I'll take the Rad-X. And I think that's about it. Oh, I do want to test the pistol. Right? Well, let's see if there's something... That's a shame, the door's barred from over here, so I'm not going to be able to test it anytime soon. At least not in the sewers. That's alright. I mean, at least it was literally a 10-second job, so there you go. Now I've just got to deliver it, but we're going to do that in a little bit, first and foremost. Actually, no, we are going to deliver it immediately, because all the other quests are away from here. They're, we have one up north. We have several actually up north towards Camden, and then a few down here, and so on and so forth. Alright, let's go deliver this thing.
You don't know how much this means to me.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. You're a star. Here, for your troubles. It's the least I can offer you.
Sure. I didn't really see or hear you ask me if I found your trumpet. I just sort of gave it to you, but fine. I think you're supposed to jump on it on one leg and then... you're not playing, never mind. Yeah.
A discerning customer, I see. Books, ink and parchment. The tools of enlightenment in this grim world.
Okay. Mercenary all the way. Wrong on both ties. Well, you first. What's your name?
Octavia, my dear. Born in Westminster, ended up here when my family's fortune turned to dust.
Oh.
I couldn't be happier about it. It gave me a taste of life beyond the gilded cage. Anyway, sorry. I make it a habit of meeting everyone who comes through here. Merchants, soldiers, actors. So many interesting stories.
Okay, you know
See you
what? See
later.
you around. The way you said it, I thought you were selling stuff initially. I wanted to trade with you. But okay. Never mind. Right, next destination is gonna be Covent Garden, obviously, to try and upgrade the... Well, leave some of the junk that I've collected, which isn't a lot of it, but upgrade some of the weapons I've picked up, see if I can get this upgraded. Probably sell a couple of the things as well. Stuff like that. And then afterwards, I want to go... If I don't check in on Audra, do I have anything else in the north? Return the gun shipment, yeah. Although, I can do that later down the line, because I need to go back up there anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I can do that later, and then I don't have to go over here right now, because I need to go up there again anyway, when I'm done with... Well, when I'm done over here, I need to get up there anyway, so it's not like the most important thing ever, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so the next thing is Islington, I guess, or rather Islington and Hackney, and that sort of whole area of the two places, and then probably before that the Eastminster Pindar, which is right next to the Monument. Okay, yeah, that works. So Covent Garden, then Monument to search for the cask. That, I think, works rather well. And after that, we go do the stuff up here, and then when we're done with that, we can go down here. Now, open the door. What is telling me to open the door? It's this. Okay, yeah, it's the bugged out thing. We can do that as well. We can go down to the Imperial War Museum first, and then sort of do like a V-shaped route, really quickly across the bridge towards the London Eye, War Museum to leave the evidence for one Mr. Tommy, and then back up north. Okay, got it. That's the idea then. The road to the War Museum should be fairly safe, right? Yeah, from docks just across the river, and it's all friendly territory. Alright, good. Let's go. Right, here he is. Imperial War Museum, Private Tommy.
As I live and breathe. As I live and breathe, you return. Was your mission a success? Did you find any information about the missing Tommies?
What happened with the previous accent? Charisma 9 out of 8. I went there and there was nothing to be found. Why would I lie to him? Yeah, I did. I went there. It seems they were attacked by some sort of ghouls in the station.
Oh dear. That's terrible news. HQ had feared the worst, but it's still difficult to hear. Do you have any proof of their demise or any idea what the distress signal was?
Yes, so... Turned off the distress signal, blew up the station, found the Tommy officer, shotgun, job done. The place was falling apart. In my attempts to fix it, the station self-destructed. The only evidence I have is of the Tommies is this shotgun. Well, let's not tell them that. The station's just self-dis... Well, okay, yeah,
Thank you
fine.
for bringing this information to us, soldier. I'll make sure to pass it along to the High Command of the Tommies in the Imperial War Museum.
Which is
They
right behind
are
you.
itching to know what happened to their missing team, even if it is unfortunate news.
Make it sound like you're gonna go over, you know,
The station blowing up.
7 hills to get to it. It's right behind you.
That must have been one severe pipe rupture for the station to seal itself like that. Well, I will
Yeah.
say HQ will be pleased to hear that the distress signal has been resolved at least. And a gun, you say? Let me take a look at that. Ah, yes. This is quite a unique piece. Sergeant Dominic Dawson's weapon, I believe. Yes. You've done good work here, soldier. You've saved HQ quite a bit of trouble by fixing that alert. And in return, I'd like you to keep that shotgun as a token of our
But it's just a
appreciation.
regular shotgun, though, like
Consider
any
it
other
a
shotgun out
reward
there.
for a job well
There's
done.
nothing special
I will
about it.
also reward you with the usual fixed reward for a mission complete.
Right. Thank you.
Not at all. This small reward is the least we can do to show our gratitude for your service.
Mm-hmm, yeah, sure.
Maybe this shotgun will come in handy on your next adventure. Just be sure to take good care of it.
Oh, don't worry, it'll remain in pristine condition, because I'm never gonna use it, because it's useless. Also, you gave me 96 tickets. This is the last job I'm doing for the Tommies ever. I mean, look at this. This is a good shotgun. Slugs, instigating, everything. His shotgun just has fancy paint on it and is just generally not very good. Yeah. Anyways, though, something I should probably mention. I think this is a good place to do it. I fixed up the combat helmet. I've upgraded to heavy armor, so the heavy variant of it, and it comes with these weird, terrible-looking goggles and the padded leather and stuff in the back. It doesn't look great, I'm going to be the first to admit. It looks kind of terrible, actually, if I'm honest. But, at the very least, I can wear aviator goggles with it, and it doesn't, it doesn't look terrible with aviator goggles. In fact, it looks kind of pretty much the same. I had the riot helmet and I put it away because it's just significantly worse. And this is like fully upgraded and everything, so I mean, do I sacrifice some of the looks and the cool factor? Kind of, but you also got to remember that the hat I'm wearing is part of the set, right? This is all combat armor. So as a part of a combat armor set, you kind of sort of have to respect it for that reason, right? At least I think so. At any rate, it is relatively late at night, so I might find like a sleeping bag or something outside with the Tommies to spend at least a little bit of time here relaxing, and then in the morning we're going up north towards the monument, which is, I think, also just a very safe area, at least I believe so. Everything from here to there should be cleared, including this submarine dock and HMS Belfast and everything. And then from there we're going to the Eastminster Pindar station, and yeah, after that we'll see, probably, like I said, Islington, Hackney, one of the two, both, etc, etc. But yeah, the road from Covent Garden here was also completely clean, safe, nothing got in the way, and yeah, that's about it. So, see you in the Monument, and at the Monument Underground Station entrance, sort of in that area somewhere. Well, here we are, sort of near to the... Come on. You want to have a go? Come on. Oh, I disarmed him, did I? Yeah. He's blocking my machete hits with his arms. That's, you know what? You don't get to run away. Stay in the frackin' fight. So, as I was saying, here we are in the vicinity of where I'm supposed to go, which is the Pindar station. Does the door close on its own? Kind of what it felt like. Dealt with the beef eaters. I wonder if there, yeah, it looks like there is. Oh god, I just realised how much that hurt. Okay, that is a problem. That is definitely a problem. Right. Rifle, I think. What the hell did he just shoot me with? A light machine gun? Didn't seem like it, but okay. I'll take it, I know. Oh. Well, hello to you too. Lucky Zap machine pistol. Yikes. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't have one. I checked recently. And where the hell were you when I was getting pummeled by machine gun fire? And I kind of really want one. London Smoking... Oh, sorry. Lonsdale Smoking Lounge. I don't think this is where I need to be going. At least according to the map, it's a bit further down the street, but... I mean, it's a smoking lounge. There's bound to be something good here.
Can't fool me. Finally, some peace.
Maybe train the dog so it doesn't trip your own explosives? I don't know, just an idea. Seems sort of worth it if you're gonna go through the trouble of putting explosives down. Right? Just gotta be careful now, because, there might be more. Okay, tickets. Not much else worthwhile. Could see that. Is that an explosive? Doesn't look like it. Right, that works. Kitchen cigar and cigar, are those... Sorry, Kitchener, not kitchen. What's the difference? I'll tell you what, that one seems a bit rarer, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. Seems pretty obvious that this was just a unfortunate scavenger that wanted to spend the night here and left some traps down below so that they wouldn't get ambushed. Military ammo bag. This has ballistic fiber, and ballistic fiber is extremely rare and valuable. Can turn the most basic Under Armour and stuff like that into some really, really good stuff. But okay, that's nothing else here. We might as well leave. And we're heading to just the building next door, I think. Or if, I don't know if it's a building or a bunker or whatever, but just the thing, really, next door. Oh, and I did also check for upgrades for this pistol, whatever it is. There's nothing you can do to it. You're right, added to glow sights, but other than that, there's nothing you can do to it. Government Rationing Centre.
Sean, we know you're in there. We had a deal. Come on out. Let's make this easy.
I ain't giving you bitches in blue nothing. Do you know what that bleeding harlot Violet has done to me arm? Piss off.
You agreed to the deal, Sean. Fair and square.
Oh?
It's not our fault you got duped. You chose to belong to Violet, and that was on you. The girl is literally called Violent Violet. What do you expect?
To be fair, that is true.
Your bad business choices ain't our concern. Come on out, nice and slow. That's the correct choice, Sibby. Back up. This ain't your concern. Police business. Stand back.
I understand. I believe I might be able to help, though.
You and Mac? If you want to help, go speak to Sean for us. Otherwise, we could always use an extra weapon.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll talk to him. I'll sort it out.
Business.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Speaking of, traders welcome. It's a trading place. Don't. Jesus, there's 3 of you here and 1 of him, and he's been shot as well. Calm down. Besides, man says he's looking to trade. Might want to trade with him first, and then you can shoot him.
Oi, I saw you talking to that big copper, mate. Well, let me tell you, she ain't getting her bloody money. No way.
Okay, take it easy. First and foremost, explain to me what happened, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of it.
She sold me a bleeding ton of junk that she knocked off every poor punter that's crossed her path, and expected me to do all the hard graft as her fence. I messed up one deal, but now she expects me to pay her off. She should understand how it all works. She ain't getting a penny from me.
So this is one of those situations where the cop's corrupt, you're corrupt, and you got screwed over by someone even more corrupt than you, and the whole situation is just one giant mess. Okay, how can I solve this?
I don't know what them coppers offered you, but I could offer you something better. How about I pay you 100 tickets for every one of them bent girlies you drop on the floor? That's a fair deal, isn't it?
Right, listen, if I were to break the deal with the officers, I'd require more tickets.
All right, then. I can increase it to 125.
Okay, why should I help you, though?
This place might seem dodgy, but I've got valuable goods on sale. Help me out and we can do some trading.
Sold. I am sold. I am nothing if not a businessman. Sean, I shall help you rid yourself of the evil and corrupt police officers.
I've got your back.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem, that. Alright, there we go. No, Sean, stay behind. Nah. There we go. I had this. You could. I mean, I appreciate the help, but I don't want you to get hurt, and I would end up losing
Can't wait to see
on everything.
them biddies pecking at those pigs' remains. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to do any trading, my shop's always open.
Right. Yes. 375 tickets. There you go. And much more importantly,
You want to buy something? Be fast. Ain't
I'm a
got
man
all
of
day.
business, and we are about to do business. Right. Excellent. What do you have? Aid junk. Ammo. Okay. Big on chems and a couple of other things, but not that much. Okay. Right. Service revolver. I'm going to pick up some of their weapons and just sell them to you because, well, I'm the one that shot them, so I deserve to do so, at least. My own twisted version of reality, I suppose. Postman hat. Suspenders and slacks. Oh, that's just regular clothing. Don't need any of that.
I'm sure we'll find use for that sometime.
Oh, we will find use for all of this, don't you worry. Just, eventually. Right. Oh, and I can sell you the lucky zapping gun thing, can't I?
Here for a bit of bartering, let's have a butcher's, shall we?
Let's have a butcher's indeed.
You want to buy something? Be fast.
Right. 280. I said I want to keep the light machine gun, but you can take this. You can take both of these, which are worth nothing. You can take this, which is virtually worth nothing, and this, which is also pretty much worth very little. You know what? Take the light machine gun as well. I'd rather just buy it off of one of my merchants than and then lug it around for so long. Doesn't make much sense, right? I'll take the empty syringe is worth 117. Just no, give me a moisturizer instead. 117 tickets. That is thievery. It is not more than thievery. Right, arm workbench, nothing I can do there, but this I can do. Right, unlock the door. Error, operation failed. Well, we tried. Except it did open the door. No, yeah, it's a bit stuck, but it's opening. Right, Eastminster Pinder, here we go. Operation failed successfully, apparently. Okay. Guns out, just in case. Don't know what's down here. We're looking for a cask, I believe, of some exceptionally rare alcohol.
Adversaries. Come, comrade.
Which is defended by automated turrets. Oh, Jesus.
Quit lollygagging, son. There's trouble about.
There we go. That ought to do it. Flight data recorder. Not that I need the data, but usually it has valuable electronics and stuff inside, so we can take that. Right, there's a terminal here. I get the feeling it might tell us more about where we can find said cask. Only one log entry. Clearing out trash. I've been doing a clear out of non-essential supplies ahead of our next inspection. I couldn't believe the nonsense we've got down here. Comic books, magazines, figurines, all sorts of junk. I've trashed it all. Lovely. One of the weirdest items was a yellow barrel of whiskey. What idiot civilian set that down here? I've sold it off to a chap I know that runs the Coach House pub in Tower Hamlets. Maybe with the money we can get some useful things like corned beef and tins of beans. Well, there you go. The inevitable fate of most things you leave to the government, right? Eventually, some moron's gonna pick it up and think, well, this isn't useful at all, and is gonna throw it away. Or sell it for a can of beans, which is... honestly, I'd probably feel a bit better if he opened it and just poured it out. Yeah, though that said, if they are starving...
Go get them,
I really did not see them. I'm used to turrets being, like, larger and not these ones hanging from the ceiling and stuff. Listening post Pindar woes. Okay.
This is Operator Bakery, reporting from the seemingly cursed listening post Pindar. I've got to get something off my chest. And it's not just classified intel. It's hotter than hell down here, Command, and it's not because we're in the depths of the earth. The boiler's been playing up like a toddler with a fucking tantrum, and our radiators are cooking us alive. We're supposed to be keeping an ear on London above, but we can't concentrate on anything with sweat dripping down our faces. Sticking to the fucking terminals. The temperature is making everyone's patience wear thinner than fucking paper. It's like a sauna in here, but with none of the relaxation. I've lost count of the number of times I've heard colleagues threatening to mutiny if this heat keeps up. Hell, I'm tempted to fucking join them. We've put in requests, complaints, and even desperate pleas for maintenance, but it's like we're shouting into a void. I don't know how you uppity powers that be think we should be used to this by now, but I can assure you, There's nothing normal about this heat. So, to whoever's in charge, fix this damn boiler before we all start flying down here. We're not asking for luxury, just some reasonable working conditions. And if you don't, well, I wouldn't be surprised if we take matters into our own hands.
Right. The next one is fuming at Pindar. I mean, I'm gonna assume it got a little bit worse, although that's kind of hard to imagine.
Again. And I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. We know you have bigger shit to deal with, but we did what you asked, and it changed nothing. So we're doing what we have to do now. We've ripped out all the radiators down here, but it's still hotter than dragon's breath. I don't understand how this is possible. We thought removing the radiators would fix things, but it's like the heat is mocking us. It's relentless, and it's driving us all to the brink. We've got folks down here who are on the edge, questioning their sanity in this blistering inferno. I mean, it's got to be hotter here than in the very pits of the fiery underworld. What in the name of the Pindar scientists is going on? We're sweltering, suffocating, and we need answers, damn it. We've done everything you told us to, and we're still baking alive down here. Someone better have an explanation, and it better be a damn good one. We're not gonna survive much longer like this. We'll be forced to go outside. Fix it now.
Right, that never happened, I suppose, and I think the door's locked from the outside, right? Although it doesn't look like it. It looks like you can open it from here, but I don't know, maybe it's unlocked or something. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, that is, I'm not sure if that's a reference to something, or if it's just probably a god-awful experiment by the government. My money's on the latter, but there is something I'm thinking of that this could be referencing, although it's way too vague and out there to be... Yeah, right. I've seen the mines, alright? I know they're relatively obvious given the lighting and everything, but for once, I'm not going to step on them first and only then notice them. Like the fact that they're placed next to explosive barrels, and I think those are car gas tanks or whatever. Petrol tanks, whichever you prefer. Did help, I'm not going to lie, it did, but for once, I've actually seen them for real. It's jumping like it's insane. I've never seen them do that. Although, to be fair, most of the time I've...
Nope, I'm out. See ya. Victory is ours.
I love slugs on a shotgun. Oh, I absolutely do.
Always not want that.
Right, the only problem is I can't really get to it now, and I can't check what it was in its... You know, what it had. That's a tad unfortunate. Maybe could have drawn it down here first, but... Man, double damage on that initial slug, which already does a ton of damage at like insane ranges for a shotgun. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Anyways, stop gushing about your shotgun. I should probably switch to the 38 for a little bit. At least against the more easily defeated foes, but I am on the precipice of discovering Liverpool Street Station. Oh, is it locked and I can't go in? There I was hoping for something. Alright, never mind. I think it's this way, right? Yeah. Right, yeah, this way and then over to the gate. So, we're going to Islington and Hackney, where we have just loads and loads and loads of things to do. But along the way, I get the feeling I'm going to discover a few more locations that may be of interest to me. Okay, that's a bit of a problem, because I'm pretty sure that Atkins had a rocket launcher pointed at my face. And I don't want to get shot at with a rocket launcher. Okay, that, again, that's a bit of a problem. Incendiary mines? Incendiary mines. Incendiary... Oh god, I did not realise just how injured I was from that shootout. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Build-a-stee, that'll help. Sorry about that. And then let's use... I'm going to use Morphex. I'm going to use... What was it? I'm going to use pasteurized milk. Photon brew, yeah. Something like that. Something that's like, you know, a massive health up. And see if we can't... See if we can't fight them all like this, where they're coming towards us. Although it doesn't look like there's many more of them. Okay, that was a rocket launcher after all. Is there any more of them? There's no way I've killed... Okay, yes there is. I have killed a very, very significant number of them. It's the light machine guns, man. Light machine guns are brutal. I think it's mostly due to the rate of fire. You don't really notice it, but like it gets to you. It's a good chunk of damage, but it's quick. Ticket fusion cell. I mean, that and the fact that they're starting to wear more and more combat armor really doesn't help my odds of staying unharmed in a fight. Right, so we had shaped charges. Sentinel's metal left arm. Yeah, not really worth it. I could pick up some of these weapons to try and sell them, but... you know... they're not worth that much, and... explosive crude launcher, there you go. That's what we were getting shot at by. They collected loads of stuff here. This was like a... it wasn't just an outpost, it seemed like a proper settlement. Cages for... well, I can only assume slaves, right? Yikes. Well, I mean, glad they're gone, what can I say? Sheesh. Okay, moving on. Where is... I think the gate should be right up ahead, right? Yeah, there it is. Just down the street should be the next thing we run into. Though it too might be guarded. I think that's like a merchant or a provisioner or something. Fancy a bit of barter? I do! Let's take a look. You hear anything interesting lately? Whispers about the fifth column bloke. Supposedly they're a tough bunch. Military, but sneaky types. Right. Am I looking to trade? Yes, as I already stated, I am indeed looking to trade with you. Could you please... I know you're excited to trade, but could you... Okay, she does not want to trade with me. Fair enough. Fair enough. You don't have to. Another hooligan Atkins. Man, they're using robots, they're using combat armor, they're using machine guns. Hooligans are becoming more and more of a real threat and less of a... I don't know, what would you call it? Like a cute little distraction. Going from A to B or whatever. I mean, what? A couple of hooligan fights and I'm already down... around 100 bullets.
You'd better have some goodies to make this worth.
Oh, really? Is the range on this thing like 5 meters or something? Apparently, maybe I'm aiming a bit too high.
Shit. Good work, Psychic.
Yeah, probably was. Should aim a bit lower with this. This is the same roadblock I've cleared out last time we were here. It's an important position tactically and whatnot. I don't mind them recapturing it. Do mind getting shot in the back. Okay, Simbri's food stuff. You know what? Time to pay it a visit on the inside as well. Last time I just cleared out the outside area. This time, though, we're going in. Right, we're going in. I'm gonna clear it out.
Someone there.
Indian food. What could it be? Finally, something decent and edible.
Ugh, rank.
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here. The fuck was that?
Reckon that was rigged to some sort of trap. Yeah, there it is.
Someone's after us.
What you got left in you?
Ah, there you go. Someone else fancies a go?
Never should have come here.
Oh, trust me, never should have come here. Trust me, I did not want to come here. You made me come here. Over and over. Just want to go past this place and into gated, safe communities of other gangs. You very deliberately decide to put your bloody whatchamacallit right here. Well, now we'll suffer the consequences. Terminal. Alright, let's see what this place is all about. Oh no, that's just... Right, yeah, no, that's a terminal for the burger joint from before the war. Or I mean, technically it's not before the war, it's technically after during the war, right? It's just that I mean, before the end of the world is what I mean. Because the war was going on here for a while, it just escalated. Right, and there's no way of reaching the upstairs area, is there? Or at least not from in here. Alright. Burger place cleaned out. Let's go get the guy on the rooftop that's been patiently waiting for us all this time. Well, by the sound of it, he is injured. If nothing else, I know that. Now, if I could please get up there somehow. Not really. I'm not sure if that's a rocket launcher or not. I now know that is a rocket launcher. Okay. We encountered one rocket launcher prior to this, and I remember exactly where it was. It was on the bridge leading to the Imperial War Museum. That wasn't a problem. I mean, it was a big problem, but that was one. That was one rocket launcher we encountered back in the day, right? Long, long time ago, we encountered one, exactly one rocket launcher. And we handled it. Now, apparently someone's been giving out rocket launchers like candy, and they're all over the place. What the frick? Okay? No. Absolutely not. How did this come to pass? That's terrible. I mean, bulletproof armor and all that's great until you get blown up by something, and then, well, against that there's really no protection, and I don't want to get blown up. So if we could please dial down the fucking rocket launchers all over the place, that would be... oh, that would be just grand, wouldn't it? I mean, machine guns, combat armor, robots everywhere. That was sort of... I had a handle on the situation. But this is a bit much. Anyways, let's go.